My name is Annie Freres. I go by she, they. Honestly, I'm open to anything you want to call me. But I'm playing Dee Dee in the show, which is a fun departure from my personality. Working with Daniel Stewart Nelson, he and I, when he was new to town, I believe his first show here was Mamma Mia that I was in years ago, and watching him grow as a director and a performer around town has just been a thrill. So to get to work under his direction, which is amazing, by the way, that's really thrilling. To get to work with Jonathan Christian again, to get to finally work with Katie Cotton, who is certainly coming into their own, and just telling this really relevant story. I think, it's just a blast. I think it's a perfect show to come back to the Playhouse stage with. Yeah, I love the idea of being able to just strike all these poses and have these like dramatic outfits and be this egomaniac that I am not an egomaniac by any stretch of the imagination, so it's fun to live in those shoes and kind of be real saucy. I think a big important lesson is listen. Listen to your kids. Like, they're smarter and more aware of the world than you could ever imagine.
My name is Drew Sinnard. I use he, him, his pronouns, and I'm ensemble and Trent understudy for the show. When I found out that Playhouse on the Square was doing it, I was like, ooh, I want to get on that. There's an iconic part at the end where they get to kiss, and it's one of the first times that we see them being fully comfortable with themselves and just being who they are. And that's one of my favorite parts. I love Thy Neighbor. That song is just so fun. Even before I knew I was going to be in this show, I would belt that song in my car all the time. I just loved it so much, and so when I found out I was going to understudy Trent, I was ecstatic. I get to sing that song,
My name is Whitney Brannon. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm playing Angie Dickinson in the Prom. To be a part of the Prom, I'm very grateful to Daniel Stewart Nelson to be a part of the Prom. I'm usually behind the scenes, dancing and kind of figuring out where people stand and then celebrating them on stage, and I just get to be on stage and do my part, and I'm just thrilled. Really excited about with this production is the audience reaction to the story. It's a vitally important story right now, and I think that Memphis is going to embrace it.
My name is Charles Hunter. My pronouns are he, him, and I play Nick in the Prom. My favorite part of the show would be the moments where dance really comes alive on stage, because I'm a really big dancer, and so any dance break happening, I'm having a good time. Biggest takeaway, if I was in their shoes, would be love. No matter what you do, or no matter what you say or think about anything, love first, because love trumps all. Like, and there's a song in the show, Love Thy Neighbor. It's such an upbeat song, but it's a very important song with a very important message, because throughout all the hate and all of the negativity in the world, love will conquer everything.